welcome back to Fox 23 News. I'm Nicole Menner. The Southern Miss softball team was in Tuscaloosa for their final midweek game of the season last night as they took on the number 17 Alabama Crimson Tide. And this would be a close one for the Golden Eagles. The Crimson Tide would strike first with a solo home run in the second inning to take the lead, but Southern Miss answered right back. Sierra Sherry and Samantha Papp both tallied multi-hit games, both going 2 for 3 on the night, with one of those hits coming in the third to tie things up. But Bama would pull ahead for good in the third and go on to win 4-2. The Golden Eagles next head to San Antonio for a 3-game series against UTSA. It'll be an exciting weekend in Hattiesburg as Southern Miss will hold its annual Eagle Fest. There will be a handful of fun events, including the Black and Gold Spring Game, Champions Brunch, a youth football clinic, and a home baseball series. You can see the schedule right there on the screen for Saturday's events. The youth football clinic will be held from 10 to 11 a.m., followed by the Champions Brunch, which will be a tribute to John Cox in his 40 years as the voice of the Golden Eagles. The spring game kicks off at noon, and the baseball team will take on MTSU at 2 p.m. So a very fun-filled weekend. You will definitely want to head down there. The NFL Draft is next Thursday, April 26th, and we want to invite you to come join Fox 23 for our very own draft party. The fun will begin at 6:30 at Dis and Dem, located just off Highway 98 West. For more details, you can visit myfox23.com. Houston Texans defensive end J.J. Watt has had another honor bestowed upon him this week. Time magazine has named Watt to its annual list of the 100 most influential people in the world. Last year, Watt donated $100,000 to Hurricane Harvey recovery and pledged to raise double that amount. And it turned out that Watt raised $37 million for water, food, and supplies to all the storm victims. Watt was also given the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year award in February for his charitable efforts in Texas. The Braves and Phillies were wrapping up a series last night, but a scary moment for Braves fans as Freddie Freeman was drilled by a pitch in the 8th inning. You can see the replay right here. He was just hit on the inner wrist. He would leave the game, but good news coming last night after x-rays were taken. It showed no fracture and he was listed as day-to-day, but he was back in the lineup tonight. The first baseman missed 7 weeks last season when he was hit around the same spot, so you can imagine his frustration, and he just wanted to get right back out there. All right, we have this season's very first firing of a Major League Baseball manager, and it comes from the NL Central. After just 18 games, the Cincinnati Reds have fired Brian Price. The Reds are off to a 3-15 start, which is the worst record in the majors right now. They're 9 games behind division leader Pittsburgh and have lost 10 of their last 11 games. Price was the Reds manager for the last 4 seasons and had a record of 279 wins to 387 losses. So bench coach Jim Riggleman has stepped in to take over.
Riggleman did a lot of work up in D.C. with the Natties. And don't be surprised if you hear Ken Griffey Jr.'s name pop up.
I mean, they're not messing around.
Former players are working as managers right now.
No, it makes sense. It happens in a lot of other sports, so why not?
There you go.
I like to see it.